Okay, so this is the nuke that we've been following since last spring. The last time I was out here, I put about 3 pounds of pollen sub on them, and it's gone. And this is getting pretty full of bees. Yeah. Anyways, so what I'm going to keep doing, give them some more pollen sub. I've got some queens coming in the first week of April, and so I'm just trying to build up all of my bees as strong as they can be, and take advantage of that by doing some splits. They've got a decent amount of fresh pollen coming in here, which is great, and we're probably not going to have to be doing the pollen sub here for too much longer, because I mean, really, no matter what kind of pollen sub you're using, nothing suffices natural good pollen. But it's still the biggest thing to watch for right now. We're also doing mite treatments. My other yard, which has all the bees that came from California, is probably about a mile away, mile and a half away, as the crow flies, as they say. But we're doing all of the treatments at the same time, just because it's like the COVID-19-17. What shows you how closely I've been following it. Same deal is that, if you have an infection going on, you obviously want to treat the entire population, or obviously in the COVID part, they're quarantining, but you get the idea of what I'm trying to communicate. If you have an infection going on, you want to try and treat as much as possible at exactly the same time, so that there isn't a chance for the viral issues, or in this case the mites, which carry the viral issues, to take advantage of those delays in treatment. Say, I treat here, and then 2 days later I treat that other yard. There's still that chance. There's still that chance of that window, mites being able to take opportunity of that. And the biggest concern being that if we're not consistent in our treatments, that we're giving the viral issues, the mites, more of an opportunity to develop tolerances or resistances to our treatments, which would not be good news. So what we're doing right now, this is the 10th of March, and it's supposed to be in the low 50s. The other thing to watch for, so if you can start treating for mites, that's great. Pollen sub, and also feed. Keep track of your feed. We're going to be giving syrup here, because most of our hives still have some pretty decent weight to them, and we're looking at an extended forecast in a little bit more than a week from now. It's supposed to be in the mid 50s, high 50s. So I'm not going to bother trying to do emergency feeding or whatever, even though we do actually have several supers of capped comb that we can use in the case of an emergency. But anyway, just an update for now. But so far, our nuke definitely looks like it's made it successfully through the winter. Just judging by the population, everything, I think it's pretty safe to call it a success so far. But anyway, we'll catch you a little later. So I thought I'd just do a quick video here of the yard that have the hives that brought back from California. All I was doing was just going around doing a mite treatment, and also spot feeding them. I brought a partial tote that I have of I can't remember what they call it. It's a mixture of fructose and sucrose, but anyways, but just as I was putting the mite treatments in, if I was feeling any that were a bit light, I was going ahead and filling up the feeder. Pretty low innovation too. I was just using a 5-gallon pail, because like I said, I didn't really. In the next week, when we have that warm front that's supposed to come in, then I'll go ahead and bring out the syrup pump and feed all of them. But for most part, no, they're looking good activity. It's still in the low 50s, but good activities for the weather. And the next thing I'm going to do too, probably the same time when I come around to do the feed, is give them pollen sub as well, just like you know, those nukes, those little nukes that spent the winter up here. They have devoured the sub that I gave them a week and a half ago, because you know they're just getting geared up. And for those of you who are wanting to do splits, you know, you want lots of bees, but obviously too the big thing is mites. You're gonna get sick of me saying it, but it really is the foundational things to look for now for keeping consistently healthy bees. You're still gonna have surprises like that. I think he actually, oh yeah, no he did. Must have got him right before. Anyway, is mites, mite treatments, feed, and then the pollen sub as a protein. I think he did get me. Must have just not gotten in far enough. Anyways, yeah, there it is. But that's the thing, mites, keep track of mites and also pollen sub and your feed, and you should be good. But anyways, I'm gonna go and have a coffee and call it a day. So anyways, good luck. Talk to you soon.